Austria introduces $3.50 Go Anywhere public transport ticket to fight climate change.
Here's a summary of the article.
Offering seamless travel across all modes of public transport, it is intended to galvanize the Alpine nation's fight against climate change. Even though Austrians travel more kilometers by train every year than everyone in Europe except the Swiss, according to official government figures, only 16% of journeys in 2018 were made by public transport. Switzerland's General Abonnement travel card offers unlimited use of the Confederation's entire public transport network, but costs 3 times as much. One of the things I like about Klimaticket is that it is valid on all modes of public transport, a concept that should be replicated elsewhere as it removes the hassle of having to find and buy multiple tickets, says European rail travel expert Andy Brabin. Klimaticket is the result of 18 months of often heated negotiations between federal and regional governments, transport organizations and providers. Klimaticket is an impressive political achievement, says Keith Barrow, editor of UK magazine Today's Railways Europe, pointing to remarkable levels of cooperation among Austrian provinces and their regional transport authorities. The provinces have different politics, different geographies and different priorities. Then there are municipalities and numerous public transport operators, 40 in the Vienna region alone. It is remarkable that all these different parties have managed to find common ground on this issue.
This post received a score of 41,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Most relevant portions of the article.
Man, if I could only use that in New York, but all of New York I'd buy it in a hot second.
New York needs to modernize the subways to be competitive into the mid-2020s to 2100s. Improve the bus ridership experience, and eliminate a lot of daily personal vehicle travel. Another $500,000 added to the POP in the past 10 years while only 200,000 housing was built and no new train lines or big infrastructure projects to speak of. To put that into perspective, it's like 1/5 of Chicago moved to NYC in the past 10 years.
So you're telling me that residents of NYC have to live with either roommates or spouse, partner unless they're rich enough to have their own private space as a single. Imagine all the noise that's around at all given times. The city that never sleeps indeed.
This is pretty much how everyone I know in NYC lives. Unless you are pretty wealthy, you either find a roommate or live with your parents into adulthood. This is just based off of my experience, though. I'm sure there are exceptions.
Take me to New York. Sir, this is a bus. Fraud.
Does this look like a man who could go anywhere?
Best case of false advertising since the never-ending story.
I don't use the term hero lightly, but you, sir, are in a good position to get paid.
A weekly bus ticket in my area has gone up by about 50% in just a few years. I bought a day rider ticket today to get to and from the tennis club. When I went to get the bus home at around 8:30 p.m., the first bus listed on the schedule and on the live updating app didn't turn up, so I had to wait half an hour for the next one. The next one blasted straight past me at full speed, which meant I had to then call people to try and arrange a lift, as the one after that was an hour later.
In Edinburgh we have Lothian buses where the price of a ticket is £1.80 for a single adult journey. The day ticket is £4.50, £4.40 if you pay using contactless card. That gives you unlimited travel on any of their buses for the day. A 4-week rider card is currently £60 every 4 weeks, again unlimited travel on Lothian buses. They have also introduced a limit on the costs, so if you use the same debit card to pay by contactless, then you won't pay more than the day ticket, and the weekly cost has been capped at £20. And no, I don't work for them.
I wish Australia would introduce something like this.
Although it said Australia at first and was so excited, but then was disappointed, sad face. $3.50 gets me walking distance. One way.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.